Okay. So, let's do that. Go. Okay, everybody's up and running. There we go. Yeah. So we are getting set up. Do do do. Do 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 do. Let's see, everything is up and running by the looks of it. So, okay. So, we appear good. Alright. So, anywho, back in home, I put down a waypoint in the nether so that I will have that. Yeah. Should be all good. So, I did get some ancient debris. Right now, there's not a lot we can do with it. I can either blast it into scraps, which blasting, smelting, I can squeezer it to one with a chance of another. Jumbo smelting, which seems like a waste of time. Or we can crush it into dirty netherite scraps, which is pretty much what we're going to do. Because enriching it gives me 2. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to crush it. Gives me netherite, and then I can get that. So I can get 3 scraps per thing, as long as I crush it first. So we'll do that. While that's going, I've got a bunch of numgets. So we're going to do that, that, and that. There we go. So now we have more good. That's pretty cool. And we get the netherite scraps out of this, eventually. Yep. So we are going to enrich it. Oi, lady, how's it going? Where, as you can see, it's 1 to 1. So this will take a hot second. Yes, the bees are wandering around. They tend to do that. Not sure why. There we go. Basic factory installer. 2, 4 redstone, 2 iron, and a have that to sure. Heck, I probably, yep. 2 iron. I need redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. And is it a plank or is it a log? It might be a log. No, it's planks. Oh, okay. Planks we should have floating about. That'd be. There we go. So now we have an installer. An installer is pretty simple. Where it does 1 at a time, now it does 3. And we do auto sorting like that. So it's faster. That's it. Obviously, it uses 3 times as much power, so that's a thing. But it's much quicker. So now we have a bunch of scrap. Hooray. And I need wood. And we don't have hopping botany, right? I don't think. Nope. Nope. Okay. So, yeah, that's a bummer. Well, we need some lumber. Doing pretty good. Wife is taking a nap. It's been very stormy here, so it's messed up her sinuses. She's been working today and she's taking a nap currently. I got home from work and I'm doing this. Work was fun today because at some point during work, it just stopped working. During the day job, like literally all of the things messed up. And basically all the registers and all the devices stopped working. And it's just like, surprise! Nothing functions! And it's like, oh. Okay. So it wasn't a good time. Yeah, let's just... Thanks. I really ought to just get some saplings. It's funny. I think create is one of those things that would actually be quite good for having lumberly actions, but there's no create yet. I mean, there's plenty of things that work fine for chopping down trees in an automated fashion. I'm just being lazy. Alright, so more planks. Go planks. Yay. So, we need a few things. Yeah, we don't have to deal with that anymore. We used to be by the sea when we were back in Virginia. But we don't have to deal with that anymore, because we're now very inland. Though apparently they do sometimes have tornadoes, so that'll be a thing we'll have to deal with. Alright, so we'll put away the sapling. Couple sticks. Netherrack. I'm sure I need that at some point, but not right now. And we'll put the wood over. Alright, so we got the netherite scrap. And we know we need that for stuff and things. So lava immunity, that's pretty cool. Ferrocore. There we go, raw ferrocore. That's what we need. We need the Primogel. That's what we need to make the ferrocore. Because lava immunity sounds pretty nice. So that's not bad. And then you can use it? Question mark? Oh, I see. It's an upgrade that you put on armor. Okay. We'll look into that. Right now, we mainly want to see what we can do with it. So it is enriched gold 4-to-1 for netherite dust. This is the big thing that we want. Need some pork chops and some leather. And we need a frit found. So, okay. Book of Binding of Frit. So, Book of Binding yellow. Or a taboo book. Let me see if we have this stuff. Yeah, right. So, one thing I need to do, which requires me finding the... Do I have it in my... Did I have a chest out here with bullshit? I feel like I did, but I may be thinking of a different mod pack. So, okay. What we need find if I made an attunement thing. I did. Okay, so there's a divination rod. Awesome, I did make that. We need to find. I have a few things. I have definitely misplaced all of the things at this point. Nope, that's none of that. I just don't want to get into AE2 yet. I want to get a few things first, but I may need to. Thought I had bed there. Okay. There we go. Dictionary of Spirits. Have that. Ooh. Why is it not doing the double tap? Weird. Okay. Well, anyways, that's what it looks like. I definitely don't have that. I have it in my bag. No. I did not. Alright, well. Book. And demon seed. And combine. Go, dictionary spirits. Check. You would think I would have this stuff already, but apparently I do not. I feel like I put it somewhere. Entirely likely. I really thought I had a chest out here. Bull crap. But, no, I do not. So, since that is the case, yeah, I really don't. I've got, like, other stone in here, so I was working on some stuff. Yeah, I really am just confusing two different mod packs that I was playing, and that's fine. So, right, we're gonna go here, and we're gonna make that into the goods. That into the goods. It's not a lot. Oh well. Seed-wise. Yes, we do. Cool, we can get another thing. Alright, so there's some drugs, and then we'll cook them. And better drugs. There we go. Hooray. Because we're going to get into some magic. But I don't have fed. So we need a book. And we need squiddy. And we need to go kill some chickens. Be feathered somehow. You would think that would be something I would have a lot of. I would be wrong. Yep. Alright. Gotta go chicken murdering. Good thing we're in these fields with lots and lots of stuff around. Probably some chickens. So then we get the chicken, and we go and we cook the ink, and the feather, and the book. And then we need yellow dye, which can we... 1, 4. 4 yellow dye. Alright, let's go find some chimkins. Oh, I see chickens. Now, some mod packs actually make it so that they shed feathers when they're walking around, which is nice and convenient, and I don't feel bad. But that's not in this mod pack. Here, look, the egg. Hey, there's a feather. Nice. Get a couple just in case I need them. Got it. Egg. I thought I saw... There's a cat. I thought I saw an armadillo over. Let's see. Alright. Oh, yes, I do actually need some pork. I need some raw pork. For my dinner. Bread. I really should lead some of the... Oh, there it is. Cool. Get some of those armadillos near the base so I can just collect their stuff easily. Alright, we need to murder some piggies. Piggy, 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 time to die. 1. 2. 4, 5. I think that's enough. I don't remember offhand, but that should be plenty. Okay, and now we go home. So we're gonna go and we're going to get the book made for the demon that we need. And we're going to take that demon and we're going to enchant it. I need to get a pig over here. Come to think of it. So I actually do need some leads. That'll be fun. Diabolical. And let me get my brush and chalk. Hand time. Yay. Alright, up here is none of that. I really feel like I have a chest somewhere. Yep. I did. Listen, I even have others. Yep. Okay. Dictionary of Spirits. Let's see. So this. Okay, so we go with the scrap, and we need the Abras Banding Conjure. Alright, how do we make that? Banding Conjure. Ah, that needs red chalk. To do that, we fully positive is gonna go. Great access screen. Okay, so we can't get that because we need the red chalk. White chalk, yellow chalk, purple chalk, which, okay. So yeah, so first of all, we need purple chalk. Purple chalk. Not that purple chalk. That purple. Needs obsidian and crushed endstone. Right. Right. Yeah. Okay. So that's a bummer. We want to leave one of those. 4 of those, right? Okay. 3 orchid chunks. Okay. 3 is all we need. Check, check. 1 scrap. Some nether rack. Right. 2 nether rack, 2 nether rack. A piece of leather. And we need a attunement crystal, which is 4 of those. Ta-da. Okay. Alright, well, that's a bummer. So once again, we cannot do the thing yet. Let's start. Alright, well, that's a bit of a bummer, but it's fine. We do need that divine rod, actually. Scoot. How many scoots do we got? 6? How much scoot do we need? 6, actually. Brown. Brown chalk doesn't do any. Okay, so it's just color. Alright, so we're not going to make that. We will, however, make the Awu armor. So if we ever tame an Awu, it'll be cool. Look at that. 11 armor on the wolf. 50. Alright, need that. We don't need that. Okay. We want to attune that to Easium. We've got some drugs with us. Let me put some bone meal. I'd prefer to have a little bit more on me, just not as much as I expected, but it's fine. So we're pretty much just stuck until we get to the end. Not exactly a good place to be. I have a broom, so it's not like terrible. Not ideal. Well. Let's, can I use it correctly? Cool. Alright. Unit. And Easium. Ah. Cool. Okay. So Easium is nethery type stuff. And it's cool. It's for doing like pickaxes to be able to get resources from the other world, as well as just general purpose and neatness. Yep, still down. That's fair then. Oh. I don't know if the nether goes below 0. I guess we're gonna find out. Well, there's bedrock, so. Alright, so that's special. So we're gonna take some drugs. I feel like I missed something up. Then I'm going to look for how's it spelled? Eastnium ore. Found another, only visible. Okay, so yeah, found in the nether. That needs ismium ingots. And dust. Okay. So yeah. So what happened there? Weird. Alright, I definitely have the third eye going. Yeah, I think that worked up. That's weird. As far as I know, I don't need anything special for it. Maybe I do need a pickaxe or something? Do I need like another stone pick? That's possible. Morning, morning, morning. Always the way. Oops. Very close. Oh, there we go. Huh. Yeah, do. I can clearly see that it says occultism right there. Means it's not. Really decent. Okay. So that means there's something that I'm not doing. Hey-oh, how's it going, Bard? So let's see. Ritual. Probably getting. And otherworld log and other stones. There's also otherworld materials that require special tools. Ah. Okay. So I need 3. Oh, I see. Okay. So I did futz up. Alright, so. Well then, what we're going to do is we're going to unfutz that. Are you sure it was the cleaning lady? Are you sure it wasn't just a cat? That sure sounds breezy. Alright. Yes, so we need to throw some diamonds in the fire, which, by the way, never throw diamonds in the fire. They're actually very flammable. That's why if there's a fire, sometimes you'll find the gold ring, but not the diamond. Because the diamond, made of carbon, is in fact quite flammable. Alright, and so now Spirit Attuned Pickaxe Head. And higher binding needs 2 sticks, 2 silver, and gin. 2 sticks, silver, 2 silver, and a gin book. That doesn't mean anything. Okay, that's circle. She could just be a cat wearing that uniform. Compulsion. Okay. So we need higher binding. Oh, there we go. Does that need purple chalk as well? Boo. Wait, what? Wait. I can't get a thing in the nether because I haven't gone to the end yet. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, that's pretty stupid. Alright then. I guess what we're going to do is we're going to get some gold. Yes, she is currently asleep. Yeah, we have had a big storm front here, and so she's having a wee bit of a nap. Alright, crush this. We get the gold dust, we enrich the gold dust, and then we put it into the scrap. Go, enricher! Mm-hmm. Nice. Alright, look at the scrap go. Zoom! Alright, we get a bunch of netherite. That take 40 a tick. Great. Wonder how close I got it on the count. Actually perfect, because it takes 4 to make a thing. So I, in fact, got it just right. Because I have one more. Well, whether or not you would think so, but I'm yeah, but under the weather, so she's taking a little sinus nap. Am I out of coal again? Really? Alright, well. Some vicious glass. We always need more glass. Then we'll start cooking up some netherite. So we've got quite a bit of. Cool. Okay. Cool. Let's go to right here. There's in fact a ton of coal right here. I just haven't bothered to get it because, you know, haven't bothered. Beep 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 beep. Anywho, we're gonna get some coal here because I need it. And then we're going to upgrade this pickaxe and sword. And 3 armor, 3 toughness. Oh, wait. I can't upgrade them. Because I don't have the stupid template because I haven't. So I really do have to either find it in a fortress, in another temple, out of sheer luck, or I have to go to the end. Not to have this. All right. Well, first things first. We need coal. Large amounts of it. Get the coal. Be grumpy later. Because of course I'm going to deal with a stupid ender dragon. Good thing I left this convenient pile of coal all right here. It's spoopy, it's mildly on fire, it's full of coal, might as well be West Virginia. Virginia, mountain mile. But yeah, for the most part, things are going as okay as can be expected. We are getting closer to moving out from this apartment into a less shithole apartment. That'll be nice. In theory, the people got the paperwork, so now we are probably going to have the insurance payout Monday, hopefully, which means then we can go get a car. Be back up to mostly normal. Yeah, that's the plan. We're supposed to have a viewing of the apartment ahead of time so that we can, you know, actually know it's not a garbage apartment as opposed to the one that we moved into here. So that will be nice. Be in a better, not terrible place. It'd also be nice is, as far as we know, we won't have an upstairs neighbor anymore, so no more freaking child running around at all hours of the day just barreling off the walls. That'll be nice. Alright, we're gonna get a bunch of coal, because I have things to cook. Sulfur. And I guess what we need to do is find a fortress. Ideally, we want to be able to get that smithing up. Yeah, right. No, the people that we talked to, and we've seen, like, you know, one of their apartments before, so, like, we at least know that they seem a lot better. So that will be likely to be the case. You know, everything is up in the air, but it is most likely that that is what we'll get. Be in a much better place. It'll be really nice. Much less stress. Slowly tapering down the stress. Quicker would be nice, but you know. But so would we, you know, having a work from home job so I don't have to go to the day job anymore, but that's neither here nor there. Alright, how much is that? Let's get 5 more, so I have 2 stacks. We'll call it there. That should be sufficient. We'll call it there. Oh, hey, block of coal. Nice. And 4. Now, of course, we don't have mini coal for some reason. Seems to be like one of the first things most people add, but oh, this mod pack. I really don't want to have to go all the way to the end to get the basic crap that I need, but apparently I'm going to have to. Alright. Coal, go burr. Weigh a stack of coal. There we go. There we go. You there, Crushman. Enjoy employment. Work from home. You think we just sit around surfing the web at home? I mean, yeah, that really is the case. Like, so many of them have been like, oh, we can't do that. We'll lose work efficiency. And everyone's like, I'm doing the same shit here or there. At least I can be comfortable. Yes, I called him Crusherman. He's the crushing man. He does the crushing things as fast as the crushing man can. Okay. Oh, I can't upgrade my sword, and that sucks. Well, we can't. Can we grow? We have cloche? We don't. Do we have? What kind of machinery? I want to grow potat. I'll grow potat. Hostile neural networks. That's the thing. Loot fabricator. Could make them en masse. That wouldn't be terrible. Really? We don't have let's see. Wow, none of the mods are back up yet. So really, hostile networks is the only way I can make more patat. At least en masse, anyway. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. How are we for ender pearls? Looks like we've got a few here and there. And ender pearl card movies. Okay, so that's a crafting ingredient. Oh, we do have the gate pearls. That's nice. Installment, sacrifice a pig, get a possessed enderman. You'll get at least one pearl out of it. Oh, it requires endstone. Of course it does. So I can't use that anyways. Endless blaze gateway, that one. Doesn't require blazes, it do. That just requires. Well, that's not terrible, but I need wither skulls for it. And blaze rods, which I don't have. But, blaze requires what? Rods, of course it do. Enderman pearl, but it requires amethyst, which I don't have yet. Slime, slime. That's not terrible. Overworldian Knights. Again, that's not terrible for dungeon rules. But I don't have good gear right now, so I'm not too trusting that. Yeah. Okay. So that's good to know, but not useful right now. Alright, so we need to go back to Heck. We need to find a fortress. I wish I had a more reliable way of flying. Is what flight options do we have? Is there an angel wing? The block. Spell. 30 seconds. Oh, acting as an elytra. Bruh. Acts like an elytra. That's not effective. Well. Up, up, and away! Incredibly slowly. You can do it, little broom. It could, in fact, not do it. Oh, I'm going the wrong way anyways. Up, up, and away, fish. You'll get there, little broom. You can do it. Oh, that's a lot of... But... Suck and die. Oh, that's so good. I love that spell. You, on the other hand... Wow. Firing kick. Ow. Okay. Oop. Not recharged enough. That is so good. Just obliterate an enemy. Okay. Food. Then stab. Why is he buff? Why is the Enderman buff? Why is it a bufferman? I don't like buff Enderman. Illegal. Ooh, pearls. Not bad, not bad. Is that a bee? Why is there a bee in the nether? Oh. Good luck, little buddy. Where's my bird? Okay, here we go. Flying in the nether. I hope that I don't die, but I've got no guarantees. It's true. Ender gains, illegal. Stop it. And this broom goes very slowly at first, but it picks up speed just aghast. I'm not sure I can dodge. Doesn't matter. Ooh, I did actually, technically. Hey, nice. Yeah. 2 gas tiers. Skills, y'all. Okay. Well, that worked out pretty well. Where are those little bibbly bobs? Ah, soulfire. Oh, nothing I have is OP right now. I have butt garbage, and you know it. I have a broom that vaguely moves me around, Bard, at best. I have one other broom that actually has pretty decent acceleration, and the speed is the same as this one, but this one actually can hit stuff, whereas that one, if I'm anything below a certain speed, I just bounce, and anything above a certain speed, I just embed in the ground. So this broom is a little better, but not much. Ooh, loot. What spawner are you? Oh, zombified pigman. Well, I don't have to care about that one then. Ooh. Well, that doesn't actually help me. I'll take that one. Impaling. And I don't have to worry about them because they're zombie piglins. I haven't attacked them yet. Shockwave. Nickel. That, take that, take that. That. We're out. Said we're out. There we go. Fly right at him. Gonna get you, Mr. Gast. I'm gonna get you. Ow. Regurt. stuff. Yeah. So we're looking for a fortress because, yeah, right now we're a little low on certain things that we need. We don't need basalt. We don't need that or that. We want to keep stuff. Putting away things. Okay. I forgot it's not double tap to fly. I almost just leapt into the lava at full speed. Don't mind me. I did not almost do a stupid thing. This is actually hard to fly in first person. It actually is easier to fly it this way, which is really stupid, but whatever. Up, you silly. Woo! That's a gas taking a pot shot at me. Wait. Skirt! Blazes. They just spawn? Looks like they just spawned. Darn, I was hoping. Do it? Really? Bang! Oh, you bugger. Nope. Really? Weird. Why is everything so weird here? Save me! Okay, back over land. Ah, I didn't get anybody. Ow. Rude. Alright, that was my own foolishness. Didn't need that. Risky for no reason. Risky for no bisky. Okay. Derp. See, the ham will give me temporary flight, but it really is like 3 seconds or something. It's stupid. It is very poor flight. So I have to use the broom. Looks like we're going into the Bloodlands. I have to use the broom to fly. Don't you take pot shots at me. Whoopsies! I'm going. How dare. Plus rude. Okay. Me a fortress, please. I don't ask for moss, but that's it. That's a ghast spawner. Actually, no. Can I go bonk? Nope. Yeah, fuck it. Take your blood, though. Ow. Take some hits, too. It's so hard. Crap. Suck and die. Alright, so usually these have a ghast spawner. Oh, of course, block I was aiming at. Of course not. And really? Huh. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. Anywho, no fortress signs. So, gonna keep going. We'll have to stop to murder things at some point to get more blood. But we're doing okay. Bonk. Alright. I don't. Piglin. Oh, that's a lot of them. Oh, so many. I just wanted some blood. get stuck on? Ah, good. Die. Anyways, there's a bunch of blood. This, what is this? That may be something. Go up, 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 up. It's really hard to fly. What did we find? Oh, it's like a little mini fort. That's not terrible. Use a spawner with a piglin brute. Ow. Crap. Infiniham, save me! Save me, Infiniham! You're not saving me, fam. Okay. Well, yeah, we need a better version of flying them. We need something better than this. Truly tired of dying. Having to run away like a cow. But you know what, right now? Suck it. Oh, I love that spell. It's such a good spell. There we go. Now they're dead. There's a bunch of those spawners. Oh, that's neat. It turned a bunch of that to obsidian, too. No. Crap, crap, crap. Away! Aha! Yeah. Stupid but works. It isn't stupid. There we go. There we go. Oh, really? That's it? Really? How dare, plus heckin' rude, plus rude. Yeah, man, these things hit really hard. I feel like I'm not, like... I feel like my armor is just not cutting it against these things. Maybe that's something we need to work on. Better armor. I feel like just getting my butt kicked all the time. And I want that loot. So let's work on that first. Tired? Getting my butt kicked. Even though I've got super cool stuff, still just getting toasted. I don't know. Don't know. Do know is I'm tired of it. Okay. Get rid of stuff. Definitely don't need the pork chops. We have infinite ham. Hmm. I mean, they can argue with infinite ham all they want, but I have infinite ham, so I'm objectively correct. I'm wondering if, like, see, this have, doesn't have fuel, but that's for flight. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, is there better armor I could work towards? And spacesuit, which is steel with wool, which is lesser than what I have. This one, there's solar, not bad. There's pneumatic, 6-1, mine is 8-2. That's just better. Plate armor requires a village. So, there's the mecha suit. And then there's Ferrocore, Blaze Gold. Hmm. And these are all like stuff. Well, they had another right. Arcane cloth is just wool. So I could 8th. It's actually slightly better than mine. Mine doesn't take damage. I'm not sure why it doesn't take damage, but I'm not complaining about it. There's really not much in the way of better armor unless I start making the that kind of stuff. Oh, which I can't make because I 1 don't have radiation and 2 don't have netherite. Can't make that anyways. Yeah. And I could make what is it? 3 for 2. So diamond dusted. I mean, I could make that. I could make powered uh, powered stuff. That's terrible. Yeah, I could make that so I could have proper, well, proper in quotes, light-ish. 8 for 2. Yeah. You know what? I'm not against that. I'm gonna work towards that, which means I definitely need uh okay. Okay, hear me out. I have thoughts. First of all, gonna need power. We're gonna work towards getting potatoes, so we need to crush potatoes. We got potatoes out there, we got plenty of bone meal, so I can get a bunch of potatoes going. So, you know what? In fact, I can do it way more efficiently than I was planning because I can just make torture pits. And I can put people in the torture bins. So, yeah, we can do this. Gore it. Alright, don't I have some farmers? I do. I got a farmer. Butcher. I feel like I need to have some nobodies that I can turn into. So, I don't. I don't. Alright, well, we're gonna get some farmers then. Excuse me, Mr. Nearby Village. Have you heard the good word of working for me? You'll have a job forever. Hey, look, there's one right now. Yoink. He wasn't doing anything. We'll just, bring taters on the way back, because we're gonna need to front load some taters. Yoo-hoo! Workers! Are there any of you around? Hello? Hello? I just need you for a little job. It's fine, you should get that. Are they not respawning in this area? That's entirely possible. May not be. Because the giant crater under the place, it may not think it's a village. That's possible. Yeah. Unfortunate. It appears to be empty. Right. Well, let's go to a different village then. That seems fine. There we go. This one's got people in it. Oh, look at you. Unemployed. Well, now you're going to be employed. Just, congrats. You're in a new place, Mr. Nitwit. Enjoy your new home. Oh, look, a farmer. Awesome. Yoink. No, you don't get to run. Get back here. Where are you going? Come back. There you go. What is wrong with YouTube? Having issues there, YouTube? No, you seem to be okay. You don't seem to be having any problems. Okay. I do have, of course, the YouTube going at the same time, so. I mean, they do. They get to pay. They get to work forever. They're safe. They have jobs. Great. Oh, chicken farmer. But that is not what I was thinking of. So, dirt to do. We need. There we go. That. Alright. So, I need 4 dirt. 4. I'll need 4 buckets of water, which we're not going to do 4 at a time. We'll just get 3 and then refill. Two, 3. Go. And we'll front load a bunch of potatoes. Just to have a bunch of those. We do need glass. There we go. And let's see. I think that's everything. Oh, right. That's right. Speaking of pain, oh, there we go. And we'll need 1 more bucket of water. That'll give me 4 farmers. They will make potatoes forever. Okay, there's that. And so we're going to set them up over here, I think. This is my work corrector. I don't want to use that for power. So. Okay. Okay, so step 1, we go and we put this. Sir. And there we go. Throw that away. Step 2. Yep, not that. Farmer. 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 Ah. And there you go. You're now employed. Good job. Now they're employed forever. We're going to go in one of these ones. I have some lumber. Where did I put it? Oh. There we go. And like this. 1, and then we have a drawer. Yay! Well, she's not in here yet, Bard. You say she's awake, but she's not here yet. Alright, so there's potatoes. And I feel like we've already got the tubing. I feel like I made some, couldn't use it, and got grumpy. Yes. No. That's not. need? We need logistics. Alright, logistics is an osmium and 2 steel. Do we have any steel? Probably not. No. Need a core, and we need osmium. We'll do usual 4 and 1 redstone. Okay. Always feels like somebody's watching me, or at least I hope so. Okay. Duty short people. Neat. Yeah. Due to acts of short people. You always gotta watch out with short people with an axe. You never know what they're gonna do. Redstone. There we go. Julio. And now we go here to the infuser. 3, 4. Yay. Go. That's our steel. We go down here, we get all the netherite. Here comes steel. Now we have a bunch of netherite. That's pretty nice. Can't use it yet. That's fine. Okay. Great. Logistic transporters. And we need the thing. The tool thingy that I never remember. I know it when I see it. It's the tool thingy. But yeah. What's it called? This is the tool thingy. Oh, is there a new thing now? Oh, well, look at you. They now have a new thingy. It's not the tool thingy. Wow. Okay. 1 steel, 1 osmium, and 2 iron. Oh, good thing we made some steel. 1 osmium and 1, 2. That makes more sense actually, because like it wasn't it didn't need to be powered before, so there's no real reason for it to be a powered equipment. It was always kind of weird that it required that. They're gonna bastard. Don't you get back here. I'm staring at you for murder times. Get over here so you can die. Fire. Oh yeah, I forgot they're buff. Ow. Buff. Perish. Ooh, pearl. Yay. Meat. Go. Order. Okay, so now we go over to the suffering nexus. Okay. It occurs to me I'm going to need a drawer for the poisoned potato, which I don't think I've already gotten. Doesn't look good. So we're going to take some bones. I should probably crush them. And make another drawer as well. There it is. So we're gonna make a drawer for the bad potatoes. Because I don't really care. Is it enriched or crushed, the bones? I always forget. Not the enriched. It's crushed. See, there you go. Crushing them gives you 6 instead of 3. It's much more efficient. Not that I terribly care, but it's better. And let's go roll the dice on potatoes over here. See if we can get a poisoned. Then I can put it in the other box. Gonna go the route of let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. Ooh, there it is. Haha. Wasn't on the last one, so it doesn't count. All right, and we'll go burp, and we'll go burp. There we go. There we go. You are item. There we go. Awesome. And now you guys will empty out of the Torment Nexus, and the Poison Taters will go into the Poison. There we go. Ta-da! Isn't that slick? All right. Mr. Rogers is disappointed in you. Woof. Jim Henson would look at you and say, wait and see. Alright, so the Torment Nexus is auto potatoing now, and that's great. And they'll just be here forever. So that's the case. We've got potatoes. We now need to make a crusher. It's going to require 2 buckets of lava. 2. I have 1 extra steel, which that's going to be silly. Yeah. Right. Crusher is 4 steel, 4 glass. Where do I put that? There it is. And then pause me. That's steel? No, it's okay. Alright, and I need coal. There it is. Just 1. Alright, let's make some steel. Carrots for golden carrots. Why do I need golden carrots? Do they help with anything? Or just for the horses? Oh, I don't actually need saturation. I have infinite ham. And anyways, I have infinite ham, which applies 3 units of saturation. That's pretty cool. 15 hours. That, or I'd rather put a level in alchemy. Ooh, yeah, that's much nice. 8.5 seconds of flight now. I have no idea, but it eats instantly, gives me a ton of saturation, and will now give me 8 seconds of flight every time I eat it. So infinite ham! Really nice. Pretty much once I get infinite ham, I don't need to have like real food. I can just eat the infinite ham because it just regrows itself. Very good ham. Alright, so let's get a crusher. We need the crusher for potatoes. Alright, we need 4. There's that. We need 4 redstone. Alright, so there's our working crusher. This is going to be our power supply crusher. Yeah, so this is going to be our power supply crusher. And yeah, so we'll just we'll plunk him right there. Because that way potatoes can feed in directly. Hi, wife. How's you, wifey? Bart says come over here for you to get petted. Oh, well then you don't get petted. Oh no, she's moodang. She bit me. Ah. Oh man. If there's a farmer's market full of buns, you should definitely take pictures of the buns. The wife would love to see the buns.
Or bread. Either is good.
There might also be chickies. Who knows? Chickens. Okay. Let's see. That's 8 osmium.
I think I'll make me a
Make you a chicken sandwich. Make you a chicken. Who knows? 16 gold. And then we need any of those that we have. Much glass as we have, which is not nearly enough. So I'm going to need to make a bunch more glass. That's annoying. Oh wait, I have 16 energy upgrades right there. So what do I need? I need 16 glass and 12 copper. That's 1 redstone and then 1, 2, 3, 4. You've had bunnies prior refused. One refused to get off your lap. Yeah, because it's warm. Laps are warm, man. That's how that works. Alright, so we enrich all of those. Brush all of those. Brush your enemy. Brush your enemy. Okay. That's crushed. That's enriched. And we can make the upgrades. Like that. Hey, I remembered. Nice. And hop, hop, hop. We probably don't need that. Just saying. Probably not necessary. But, doing it anyways. I thought I had some power still sitting there. This sticks. There we go. Alright. Okay, fine. I'll go up there and do it. Okay, so we go here. We apply the power. And now it has power. So it can crush things. Not much power, but it's enough. I put away the logistics. We do that and that. So now he crunches. Oh lord, he crunching. And let's get another drawer for the other side. We are going to put that biofuel in a drawer so that later on it can back stuff. We like to back stuff. It's good. Make sure things. We go here. Logistics. Export. And there we go. Now we have a drawer of that stuff. Hooray. Nice. That's how we're doing that. Now we need that sink I put up here. We need our infinite water supply, and here it is. We also need to make a daytime. Am I making this as efficient as possible? Not really. Am I going to have fun doing it anyways? Okay, so we've got our sink. We've got that thing making that stuff right there. I forget what that's called. Anyways, we need, what is it, electro... There it is, that boy. Okay, so we need... That's 5 and 7? 7? Why 7? That's an odd number. We don't do odd numbers here. We're gonna do 8. Go. Up. Enrich. Chromium. Alright, let's see. What did we need? In there we need gold, iron, and 2 osmium. Okay. Iron, gold, 2 osmium. That goes into the crunchmatron. Go. You've enriched everybody. Cool. Go. There's our core. We need 4 iron and 2 redstone. Redstone, 4 iron, cartridge in a pear tree. There's our electrolytic separator. Now these things I always struggle with. I literally never get it working right. But I'm going to it's basic. Wait. We're gonna have a basic gas tank. Oh, neat. Laser turrets. Huh. Fun. Not what we need. Chemical tank. There it is. So we need, and that's plenty. I'm not gonna upgrade the chemical tank. I may upgrade the chemical. How are we doing on osmium coming? 4. We don't have more osmium. Oh dear. Alright. Power.
There was a new episode of the Otonoko one, the crossdresser guy, who I believe goes by he, him pronouns and is gender fluid. If we're going to categorize it. But in the same episode, they went to see their grandpa. Their grandpa is like someone who also likes to dress like a woman, so it was like an old trans person in an anime, and I was like, that's so sweet. And then their mom like went shopping with them and accepted it. I was like, don't show me that trans shit, I'll cry.
And then she cried, chat.
Oh my god, I almost did when he did at the end. Saying like goodbye and went to school, and she was like, oh, we should go shopping again. And he cried.
Sounds right.
That's so sweet.
My wife seeing my wife seeing someone happy and accepted for who they are. Guess I'll cry.
Oh my god, yeah. Whenever like Jamie or someone does like all those pro-trans commercials, and I'm like, that's the
Wife literally, guess I'll cry. I love you, babe. You're my little silly bitty.
Very easily. Okay.
Alright, there we go. That's 2 chemical tanks, and that's way more chemical than we ever need in this chemical tank, so that will be sufficient forever.
That and like anything around like the AIDS crisis. Oh my god, that shit was so bad.
Okay, so we want okay, so yeah, we'll figure this out. We need the separator, get power, so we'll put it right there. And we need to get water, so we'll put that right there.
TCG card shops in here.
Yeah, that's the card game one that I told you about.
Oh yeah, oh that's kind of cool. Huh. You gotta spray people down with Febreze. Oh, Doom and Pixel have it. I wonder what their opinion is.
Doom liked it. He said it was fun. He was on last stream and I asked him.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so now that's full of water, but he has no power. That's fine. Upgrades, he can do energy. We'll probably do the energy one just for like, yeah, I guess I will do the whole thing that I was planning on before but didn't do. So that is, let's say 8 osmium.
Oh man, I hate when I see a new horror game and like, yeah, it's a card game.
What's wrong? Like, what do you mean? Like, it's a card game?
It's like a
Oh, like a rogue
game.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Or it's a sim, like something that would not appeal to me horror-wise. Or they're fine.
8, 6. There was that one that's like, it was like Eldritch horror and that kind of stuff, right? And it's like, the tribe must survive. So it's a combination of like one of the city games and Don't Starve. So it's like, okay, but not quite the kind of game I would like, but boy, is it sounds cool.
I wonder if I should get mouthwashing.
Does seem like your bag.
I don't think it's anyone else's.
That's fair.
I'm gonna buy it though. I love their.
Yeah. I mean, it can't be more than like $10 or something, right?
Actually, it's $10.
Yeah, that's
it's a little high on my end, but I love this developer.
I mean,
funny.
From what I hear, it is like if you liked the fish game but wanted a full game, there you go.
What have you heard of? Who's talking about this?
There was actually one of my little like video game news things today. It was like mouthwash is out.
Wow.
And I know.
I'm surprised anyone talked about it.
That's literally, they were like, it's from the people that did this game. So if you wanted that, but like full-fledged, there you go. And I was like,
have they even done any other games?
Those are it.
Wow. Yeah, I was thinking about that.
They've literally just like,
I think that's literally their only 2 games.
They have made weird and weirder. So here you go.
How Fish is Made is pretty good.
It's one of those like you know, like that one where like you'd go into the cave and some dude would come out and say like random gibberish at you.
That's fun.
It's right with that vibe.
Developer Wrong Organ.
Quack.
Yeah, just mouthwashing and How Fish is Made. Wow.
I like that the trader's over there by the dude's just like, huh, why are you guys stuck in glass?
Their publisher is Critical Reflex. Makes me think of like, oh hey, they're the publishers who put out the shotgun game. Buckshot Relay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's up their alley.
Look, we made a bunch of money off of doing this one thing.
There's a regular home simulator game? Oh my god, go get that. No, it's coming soon. No, it's exactly what I want.
I love you, Princess.
I want a horror game that it's like you're just cleaning or building a house or something. Oh my god. Oh, I hope you come out soon. I'm gonna kick you.
That's like there's one that's like moving houses.
Yeah, stuff like that.
It's like, okay, what's the thing for this?
It's
called
a regular home renovation simulator. Oh my god, it's all like 1950s themes and it's like a PlayStation 2 game. Oh my god, this is literally everything I want. I hate you. I hate that I saw this and it doesn't exist yet. Oh, I'm gonna kill somebody. It's got an animated opening. Fuck you.
Like I said, there's literally that one where it's just like, how it's like moving houses, and there's like, okay, what's the gimmick here? Yes, wink. How did you say audible wink?
What's that game?
It's called Moving Houses.
I'm gonna look that up. House was a game that was big in the horror thing.
Nah, this one isn't out yet.
Ah, fuck you.
Yeah, I know.
There it is. Okay, I'm gonna add that too. I don't know, I just fucking love, like, I'll take any kind of simulator game that's got horror in it, because I think, like, it keeps you distracted long enough that you don't do your stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's coming out October 1st.
Oh wow, that quick, huh? Oh, okay. Thought it was out later.
But I think it keeps me distracted long enough that horror can actually, like, work on me, which is not all the times. I did just cleaning. The guy showed up and was just like, hey, rude. Same with Autopsy Simulator. I was like, ma'am, I'm busy.
Ma'am, I have a job. Go away. Alright, so now we do a tank here. And a tank here. And I believe... Okay, so we have input. So one of these will become hydrogen and one of these will become oxygen. And whichever one it picks, I have to set that one to vent excess, because this will just keep working forever, basically, until it backlogs the one tank. And because it's water, it's H2O, which is hydrogen too.
Ooh, haunted fish.
You're a spooky haunted fish. Alright, so once I apply power to that,
damn, I might have to follow this publisher.
okay, so go. We've applied power. Oh wait, I'm out of coal. Really? He burned it? Oh yeah, because it's got a bunch of everything going. That's on me. What can I have you burn? Spruce planks. Actually,
also the ones who did Arctic eggs, which I've been tempted. Cooking eggs.
You're an Arctic egg. Alright, so anyways, that should... Oh, you don't have... Probably filling everything else up. Yep, okay. Filling everybody else up for... Make
A found footage style video.
We're gonna go ahead and get some charcoal in, because I do need wood, so I need charcoal. I don't have a good automated tree setup yet. Did you get your soda?
I do, I have it right here.
Okay. Let's crush that so we get the bone meal. We'll grow the trees, we'll make the charcoal. I live with this woman. She makes the hottest noises ever. You do?
Man, these guys are like putting out PlayStation 1 style horror. I love it. Can I follow a publisher?
Okay, so we can't.
Also, there's an RPG Maker horror sale.
Nice.
Let me go see that. Yeah. Do I own everything already?
Probably.
That's the real question.
The answer is probably.
Some of them are new.
Are they?
Yes.
She says, checking. Okay. We get a bunch of charcoal. And we put all the charcoal into the furnace for power. Because we have not created potato power yet. But we will soon. Soon we'll have a gas burner going, and that will give us potato. Unlimited potato power.
You can actually do a lot with.
Yeah. You know, it's just like with like Godot or some of those game engines. You feel like they're very simple, but then you realize like, nah, it's just a matter of what you do with it. You know, Brotato is on that one engine.
Yeah.
That looks real good. Heck, even Unreal Engine can be used for some like crazy dipshit side-scroller stuff or like card games and things, and you're like, wait, you're doing this in Unreal? And they're like, yeah. Why?
Oh, the Hangman put out a new game for them.
I have no idea who that is.
For this old.
Oh, good. Good for them.
Yeah, I think they're re-putting them out like with stuff.
Ah, neat.
God, I love that.
Yeah.
This is the kind of things that like didn't, you know, just existed in the Easter fan game. They're like even make money, have cute intros.
Alright, so we're getting some charcoal to put into the furnace. Because we are very much in need of power. He's not getting power yet. Who's filling up? That one. Okay. He's filling up. Bada bing. He's filling up. Awesome.
I still believe like all the Undertale on RPG Maker. That was one of the things that made fun take a little long was the fact that I tried to really just RPG Maker.
Yeah, that's fair. You know, as much as some engines are way better than other engines, there is something to be said for we have done a bunch of work on this, so we know what we're doing.
I think one thing was sometimes it's hard to port those other systems. I think it was weirdly difficult to do Amori, like pitch. I'm not really sure what was going on, but I vaguely remember people talking about that.
Yeah, probably because of because it was on RPG Maker, but it was an older one, right?
Probably, yeah. I think that's what's fun to work with. That's what's fun to work with. This one looks like they by the same. I don't think they put anything on Steam anymore.
Were they the ones that got the Winnie the Pooh block?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red Candle. That was their name. It was for their game, Devotion, which is the literal best haunted house walking sim you can ever play, and you can download it off their website. So go give them the monies. It's really good.
Right. I needed some more wood, and this tree was right here, so.
It's got FMV in it. It looks amazing. It's great.
I really am appreciating that we have so many indie games right now.
I know, it's great.
Just such a wide variety of crap. Like, and we don't have to sit here and deal with AAA bullshit. It's like they just make a game that they want to make, and then they go and do it.
Their other game is still on here, though, Detention, which is also really good.
Alright, free tree. Ooh, another tree.
That one's more of a 2D side-scroller with actual gameplay. So you do run from your wife in the other one that one time, because I actually turned around and died, and the only place you could die.
Well, you were
staring at the wife. Why would I not?
That's fair. I stare at my wife, too. Oh, did you hear about California is enforcing a thing for video games that are like always online games?
No, what's going on?
So they're enforcing a thing where they will now have to have it clearly labeled that you are not buying a game, you are buying a license. Which is objectively true, and they're trying to fight it because they're like, oh, that sounds bad. And it is.
Yeah, it is bad.
Correct. It does sound bad because it is. And
okay, there's this Japanese game that's like RPG Maker, sci-fi horror, mystery, psychological horror, and the translation of the name is Buy a Croquette, and it looks so perky. I wish I could read. It's so excitable.
Maybe it's got a translation patch.
Maybe. I don't wait and see. I don't know. If it's really good, someone will talk about it. It had really good reviews, though. Sorry, continue.
But
there's rental. That was the one, not home rental.
But yeah, so that's you know, because of all the different ones, like Concord recently, doing that kind of bullshit. They're like, hey, that's false advertising. You're technically not actually selling a game. And because of that, they no longer will be able to do that kind of thing. They will have to they'll have to advertise that yes, you are just buying a license.
Good.
And that's great.
Unless they do the thing like that Crash Team Racing did, where they put in microtransactions post the game, like after it's been outsold and stuff.
Yeah, well, this is like if you require an online connection to play it, or things like that, where they can turn it off later. if they can take the game away from you by turning the servers off, they are required to do it. They're required to advertise that it is not you buying a game.
Man, everyone should be required to do that.
Yeah, right? Okay, so we're getting power going. We're getting more charcoal to get more power going. So right now we're running on a booster because we've almost got our power supply up and running. So he's going. He's producing hydrogen and oxygen. Now then, so this stuff, when combined in a PRC with hydrogen, gives us substrate and ethane's the good. Because we...
Oh man, you know what? Everyone's like, oh boy, another RPG Maker game about depression. This one's literally called Depression! It actually looks real nice. It's upcoming. I'm gonna add my wishes.
Yeah, we'll do.
Ooh, Out of Hands! Oh yeah, that was the card builder game where you had body parts, but everything was made out of gifts of hands. So like your eyes were hands making eyes, your mouth were hands making with fingers as teeth, and all the villains were hands, monsters made of hands. That's so cool. I'm glad that's like coming soon. I want it. I played the demo. It was really good. Okay. Super creepy. Love the design.
Alright, so we need to make a bunch of steel. We're going to need 2 osmium. We're going to need 8. We need 1, 2. There we go. Put the charcoal in to keep our power going. Right, meow. Right. Yes. Enrich. And used. We're needing steel. We've got hydrogen cooking. Sounds dangerous, and it is.
Oh, there's so many cool Korean horror ones. I can't read Korean. Whatever thing it is. I don't know the language.
Your language.
I can't experience someone's art.
Not fully.
Due to my own inadequacies as a human being, I hate that. I need to learn every language.
I need Moogle Translate.
I need to know every single bit of history and culture so that I can appreciate everybody's art to the fullest of understanding.
Alright, 4 osmium. 4? That's 4. Okay, and then
you're making this little RPG first story. Why don't you hire me to do the art, because I can do better than some of these.
Well, dear, most of them don't have any money until after they've made the game.
If you came up to me and were like, I'm doing an RPG horror game, and you told me a plot and I liked it enough, I would consider doing it for free if it wasn't too much work. Honestly, depends on how much you're asking, but I'd have to be kind of like, ooh, I would like to play that, and then I would probably be like, yeah, okay, you need some talks, write something.
So we want small. Need copper. So we need go and alright. We're almost done. Rich that. Go. Use. So we're cooking along to make a few more things. So separator core. Gas
psychological horror. Suck you, mate.
Okay. Are you really a friend if you can't suck you, mate?
Looks like a succubus neighbor. Psychological horror. I wonder what fucks up. Don't get to play it!
What? Okay. Reaction.
I should be.
You should. What would you be drawing?
Oh, I'm probably gonna finish up TT color.
Ah.
I might be able to finish up Bear's color today. I'm not sure. Depends on how long TV.
Okay, let's do it.
They're having a sale on RPG Maker series and packs.
That is cool.
They're actually pretty cheap these days. This one's only like $30. Right now it's 4% off. Wow. It's 104 usually. Damn, if you want to do RPG Maker right now, that's a good time to do it.
It is.
That's a good sell. And the one like before it is $80. It's only $8 right now. The 2003 version is $2.
$2.
I'm not gonna do that.
I
think I have the patience to make a game. So I have to write it.
Yeah.
Not me, though. What was it? I think someone was like, "If you need a writer, I'm here." I was like, "Yeah, but I can't tell a writer what I want because I'm bad at it." And I wouldn't want to put a writer through that. If I got shit down really well for something calm, I would probably actually ask them. And God forbid, like anything sold, I would have no idea how to divvy up the money, so I'd probably do everything free, which isn't very good.
Do it half and half.
Yeah, but I'm not really sure how to like get. I don't know how to do.
Well, imagine if it's through Steam, you can like set how it does the payout.
Or what if like people support me on Patreon for it? Then I guess I just pay them. Again, that's a lot of stuff I don't want to keep up with. Hey, Yakuza 0 is $20. Recommended based on what you. I should try to give it another try. I don't know. I think I'll wait for the new one.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's going to be a lot less tied to the original plots this time, so it'll be great for new.
Yeah.
I got into Yakuza through Like a Dragon, and though I probably did miss a lot, the characters were so good that it didn't necessarily hurt my experience that I didn't understand the stuff from the old ones.
I would agree. Because, like, you know, that's why they did the Kiwami versions of a lot of those things. Which was just to, like, get people on board. They, like, modernized some of the very, very old ones that would be hard to play and, like, you know, hard to deal with, too. So they modernized them to do the Kiwami versions. But since this one is like they start him off with the Metroid thing where he just loses everything, right?
Yeah.
He's amnesia, the whole 9 yards. Yeah. So it's like it doesn't matter that there is back history. You're not involved with it.
And they do actually give you like descriptions of the people.
Yeah.
And what happened. And I think they even had like do you want to watch this if you're not familiar with Yakuza? And stuff like that. So they're very much not, you need to know all these. But I wasn't emotionally invested in Kiryu's story.
Right.
Bless him, but I'm an Ichiban girl.
Yeah, you are.
So the story beats that had to do with him, I was kind of just like watching from afar and being like, oh, this is sweet. But like I wasn't like I did at the end of Ichiban's story. And I was crying like a baby over this stupid ass game. And I cried a little.
A lot.
Oh, it was so sad though, and I hate that it was so sad because it was like fucking soap opera sad. It was so overdramatic, but it was so sweet.
Okay, so I think I set that up.
Oh, Behind the Bastards is doing those like troubled teens wilderness camps, the histories of them, and they have the chick who played Matilda in there. She's actually kind of famous now, not just for Matilda, but she's like written books and stuff about the bullshit she's seen as like a child actor and stuff like that, and she's really cute and she's really interesting. She's been on stuff with Lindsay Ellis.
Well, that's fun. This
is her. She's cute. Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Which she'd be around our age now. So.
Okay, so I
bet she's still friends with Danny DeVito.
Oh, definitely.
If I would ever meet Danny DeVito, I would try to keep in contact with Danny DeVito.
Yeah, for sure.
know about y'all, but I'd keep in contact with Danny DeVito.
I just think he's Danny DeVito.
He is though.
Us.
That's a joke, but it's true. He seems like a real nice dude, just in general.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
I hate to be like someone who's like, oh, I know how actors are, but like Danny DeVito, from what I've heard, does seem like a real nice guy.
I mean, he's gone out of his way many times to be kind to people when he didn't need to.
Yeah.
I mean, like him and Matilda, like him and the lady who played Matilda, like that was specifically the reason that like that poor kid didn't have a freak out was because of Danny DeVito.
Yeah. And he's one of the few, according to her. That's one of the reasons they pulled her on here, because apparently, like, she knew a lot of kids in, like, Audie's Hollywood, obviously, who, you know, they're probably not exactly straight for the most part, probably different learners and stuff, because she left Hollywood to go to like, Juilliard and do stage acting.
Mm-hmm.
So, she knew all the kids who would probably be sent to these kind of camps.
Yep.
Not just the gay camps too, not just the conversion camps, but like the kids who are kind of like not behaving exactly right, might be somewhere on the spectrum, are probably weird, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so he's got
multiple kids died, usually of dehydration.
Okay, that almost got. So what's the other thing? Do you need? Ah, he needs water. Ow. Okay, so how can we get him water? Well, we can do like that, and then we have an issue getting him resources. You know what? I can fix that. I can put a drawer on the inside, like a smarty pants. Because he's gonna make a thing. And iterate. There we go. Parkour in my own house. There you go. There's the PRC. Oh, back like so.
I'm learning so much stuff that's like so terrible with to poor reactions by rich people to. Oh, this is one of them.
Shocking. Okay.
It's like the Obamacare that period.
Item back. Output. There we go. So now all we have to do get him water. We can do that really easy. There we go. And now, if he had power, doesn't, he would be able to make the good stuff, the purple stuff. Which is really weird to say, but purple stuff in here is real good. Need more power into it to get things cooking, because all we really need is just a little bit more juice. Because once he gets a little bit of power, you know what? I have redstone. I can just give him some redstone directly. There we go. That's good. What upgrades can you get? Oh, he can definitely energy. So he's not hardly useful. All right. So right. Okay. Front cables output. theory, he's getting etsy. Now, can you? No, all you can get is a muffler. That's fine. But he instantly filled himself up in his power supply. Okay. So now I have the gas burner. And we should really make an energy cell. But for right now, we're gonna make this a completed loop, y'all.
We're talking about public versus private schools, but like they were lower middle class, so they get the school. Like, yeah, those are the kids you got the drugs from.
Nice.
Because we couldn't afford drugs at the public school, but they could afford the drugs at the private school, and it was the shitty private school, so no one cared.
And now this is outputting at 11,000 a tick. And we can do better, because obviously these ones are not as good as they could be. That's the main guy, he's doing our separation. He's barely taking anything. Why is the substrate not? Oh, right. Probably because I haven't put it to... Nope, missed it. Okay, he should be output. Or, if he's not to... Listen here, you little bugger. Right? Want you to go away. There. Okay. That's fine. Do we... Ah, logistics. Dang it. What was it? Logistics. I don't have steel. That's fine. We almost got it set up and running. Rich. Go. Infused. So he's producing, and we want him to be more efficient. Actually, we don't really need it. We want him to be a little faster. We definitely want. So I guess we'll technically make him efficient too. Doesn't hurt. Steel. Make logistics. We'll just have a logistics one on the back to have it output to the drawer proper. Sometimes it doesn't like to go directly from machine to drawer. I figured out why. Because you can tell it to auto export. And sometimes it just doesn't like it. That's fine. Logistics. Go. We do the configurator. Don't want. Okay. Oh. There we go. And now he should be fine, so we won't have to worry about that. Good. And we seem to be cooking along fine. Hooray. Cool. Awesome, even. So, here we go. We've got potatoes cooking. That's making gas. Running is producing high tier. So there we go. That's jazzing everybody up. He's full. Means he's going to these ones. So Crusher is full. Oh, we are completely backstuffed on biofuel. Hilarious. He's full. He's filling up. Oxygen. Currently use, but no excess. Oh. Oop, there goes power. Ah, because you're using 20,000 a tick. So we're going to uninstall a few of those. There we go, 2.5 a tick. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine, because that is way more... Oh!
What?
Hello! Welcome! And thank you for the follow, Mira. Actually, sorry, welcome, and thank you for the raid.
Wait.
We've been raided by a Mira BBBT.
Hello!
Hello! A bunny raid.
Apparently. Oh, I should mention this. A good friend of ours, Lloyd, hopefully Monday, we will be able to do a stream where I am going to make him a Sonic OC for his mama. Cute. Which I just think is the cutest fucking thing. We're gonna try to do it where we share and he tells me what to draw.
Yeah.
So that should be cute.
It should be. But welcome to the stream. So this is myself and the wife. We are Cream and Sugar.
I am wife.
She am the wife.
I am strong.
So during the week, I generally stream games and things of that nature. Right now I'm streaming the Minded Craft. And on the weekend, Saturdays and Sundays, the people who are part of the wife's Patreon get to see their stuff drawn live on stream.
That'll be tomorrow.
Which will be tomorrow.
Yay!
So, for those of you who like good arts, every 10, 20, and 40 tier people on the Patreon not only get a discount on commissions, but get to see your stuff drawn live every month. They get a varying level of stuff to have drawn on the stream, but they also have a varying level of discount on commissions. So, either way, it supports everyone, as well as follows and all that kind of jazz. So, thank you all for coming. And
Keeps wife at home in her underwear drawing naked women like I am now.
It do. That's why she's here. I
can't do these on Twitch.
So what I've done is I have set up a nice little potato setup. Ah! Mira BBT had melody stickers.
Hey.
They are a sticker enjoyer, wife.
I love stickers. I'm gonna try to make some once we move in October. I'm gonna try to make some merch. We have so much support on the Patreon now, even if I fail, which I tend to do when I do merch. At least like it won't hurt us financially. So. I'm bad at merch.
Everybody has to struggle to figure it out.
But I want merch, so we're doing merch.
Alright, so there we go. We have now got an entire Endeavor setup, which runs our entire base setup off of potatoes. That's pretty neat. And all of our basic power needs are being met by the look of it. We could honestly probably set up, and I probably will set up a power cell. Actually, I should do that, so that we can have a little bit of backstuffing. Because I'm trying to get things ready for doing AE2, which is why I have these idiots here. I'm not a fond person towards AE2, but I don't know, choice doesn't matter because there's not refined storage. So, what can you do? Alright, we'll put that away for right meow. Let's see, what type of cells do we, what type of energy cells do we have? So we've got the power ones, and ender cell. Oh, ooh, we have the induction cell. Neat. Induction cells are pretty slick. So that is part of a multi-cell thing. Where's lithium dust? Is that highly conductive faster cable storing mass amounts of energy in a single block, housed in an energized induction matrix to expand the energy storage. So yeah, this is where you go from a cube to a basic. And in fact, you can make it directly. Yep. So you can make really just stupid amounts, because that's 3 a lot. 3 a lot. It's giga FE. So that is just a stupendous amount of storage space. So you need to be lithium, which, okay. Liquid lithium, yeah, it's an evaporator. So you gotta make one evaporator turns water into brine, and then you turn the brine into liquid lithium, and then you concentrate it into regular lithium. And then that lithium can become lithium dust in a crystallizer, and radioactive stuff for power gen, if we wanted. Don't really want. But it wouldn't hurt to this is input. Okay, no. Alright, well, why not? Let's make that. So we need copper. Need 6 gold. Right. Yeah, 6 gold. A bunch of redstone. We'll need to make steel again. Just 2. Yep, okay. Osmium for glass. Osmium. Okay. And 1 coal. I may need to go coal gathering again. So enrich that. Let's see. Juice fine. Okay, so it's just a visual thing. Yeah, just a visual thing. But we'll be fixing that shortly when we have our proper input output. And enrich the red. Hooray. Red to copper. Hooray. Need to cook steel, and we'll get to going. Burr. And so we need, right, let's grab a bunch of redstone. Go, let's make 2 of those. Just need that. Osmium, steel, glass? What was that? Osmium plus steel. Oh, turbine casing. Oh, yeah. Everything humanity does is just to make water burn and turn into steam. True. Radioactive material? Making water turn into steam. Steam's useful. Okay, so let's take out this one. And that. So front is output. Back is input. Bottom. So what? Getting on the bottom. There we go. Alright, so that'll balance things out, I think. He should be burning along. He should be outputting power. Input, output. Balanced. He's got ethylene, so we're back stuffing on ethylene. Which is pretty good. Okay. So yeah, we're back stuffing on everybody. Eventually I'm going to need to make a void upgrade for that. What does it take? Hi nerdy, how's it going? And yes, Steam. Everything on Steam. Functional storage. Okay, so it's just a drawer surrounded by obsidian. Am I out of planks again? Nope, I saw some. How do I have obsidian? Yes. Great. Alright, so just drawer to obsidian. There we go, and there we go. That way, if that fills up, which it will eventually, I don't have to care. Okay. So. Cool. Alright. Potato setup is good. I have people in the infinite suffering matrix. That's what they do. They just sit there and they make potatoes. Forever. Should actually make a trader. Let's see. I think they make more potatoes if I upgrade them. 1 redstone. 3 iron. 6. 5. Cool. Okay. So we're going to make it daytime. I'm going to 1 by 1 pluck those people out of the suffering matrix, and I'm going to put them in this thing where I can. There we go. Put them in here, and I can see what they buy, and I can level them up. Onions. I have 1 onion. Cool. Fantastic. Bunch of bone meal. So let's go trade this guy a lot of onions. Onion. We're going to trade him a bunch of onions and probably some emeralds too, because we want to upgrade his farmer level. The more we upgrade their level, I think, the more potatoes they make, and then they're just better off there in the suffering matrix. I just leave them to suffer forever. Alright. Pressure. There we go. Yes, give me more bone meal. The things you gotta do. Make things work better. Ooh, infinite ham time. Yeah. Whee! I can fly for 8 seconds. Whee! Okay. Alright, more onions. It's just going to be named Wario by the time we're done with this. Oh, that's a bunch more onions. Okay. There we go. He leveled up. He now accepts rice and cabbage. Awesome. Didn't I have a bunch of rice? Yeah, I might have used it up. Yeah, looks like. Oh well. But he has leveled up, and that's good. Have cabbages over there? I do not. I don't really have a good way to set up rice. Wheat, potato, carrots. Nope, I don't got rice. Oh well. Onions it is. Yum. It'd be better if we had cabbages. I don't. Though, question mark. I don't know. But it's market? Market. 1. 5 logs, 2 planks, and a 4. 2 planks. I need to go cut down a tree, and I need any wool. Probably don't, but I probably have string. I do. And a beet. Red dye. String. Good wool. Alright. Tree killing. The things I do to try and get my setup more efficient. Also, I should murder pigs because I need blood for my broom. Yep. Pigs are full of blood. Let's see. 3, 4. That's fine enough. I can just cut down this one, and that's 5. And now I have a market. Yay. All this to get power set up so I can start working on some other things that I want to get set up. So I thought I could just put the oxygen directly into this suit. Apparently not. Right, yes. Market. Go. Need that. Alright, market man. Honk. There he is. Cabbage. Ah, yes, I need to come in. So we want cabbage. Oddly enough, I got ham, so I never made my soup. See, I have potatoes, carrots, beets, but I never got cabbages. Come on, cabbages! There we go, now we just turbo grow a bunch of cabbages. Honestly, doesn't hurt to have cabbages, they are a good food source. Especially since I have carrots, beets, and potatoes. I could make... How many do you need? 16. Okay, well, let's go get the rest of the bone meal. Jump off the rip again. Here is the seeds that we don't need. Whee! Bonk. Ironically, if I wanted to be really efficient, I could set up the hostile neural networks, which are the way to farm resources. Doesn't take much from that. Okay. Oh well. Anyways, he's an apprentice now. He'll make more potatoes, I think. Let's see, what do you have? Oh, you like potatoes. Well, good news, buddy. We can sure do that real easy. Really? 1. And now he's leveled up. Huh. And we can buy pumpkin pie. Well, honestly, we don't need to worry about it. Good news, you're back in the Torment Nexus. Next. Wheat. Oh boy. Buddy, have I got a lot of that for you. Let's see. There we go. That's durum wheat. It's all the same. Yep. Alright, anyways. Hooray! He's leveled up once. Emeralds for apple. We don't want that. So, good. Now they're all slightly better potato makers. Let's see, what do you want? Wheat, actually. Chronic. Or carrots. Carrots we can have a reasonable supply of those. I believe I already have a bunch too. Yes. Hooray. Really? Okay, 2 more carrots it is. Thankfully, I had a big stockpile of bones. Alright, now we farm a bunch of carrots. Yay, carrots! All this just to get a little more efficiency out. Some mod packs, there's even little automated growers where I could just grow things in a single machine, but we don't have that in this one, so... Alright, he's leveled up. Coolio. Alright, in you go. Here's your potato. Have fun, buddy. All in all, we made a little more emeralds than we came in with. Fine. There we go. Ooh. Now they're basically just a little better at potato making. That's the main. Alright, more blood in that. Box. Okay. What are you? You're just a little villager. I don't need to worry about you. Probably. What else do I have? I have a butcher, pick, and a cartman. What do you trade for, Mr. Cartman? Ah, you trade coal for emeralds. Not right now, then, dude. Back in you go. Panic. You trade for emeralds for compressed iron. Not bad if I needed that. Get that fairly quick. Butcher. Butchers, pork chops, or chicken. Okay. Well, not right meow, but I'd probably like that cartman to level up. Alright, let's go take a look at our potato thing to make sure everybody's running fine. Cube's full. You're full and cooking well. What is this? This is Stellaris. So, Stellaris, how do we... What are new active generator? How does that work? Oh. So it is just a block of coal with blocks of steel. Yikes. Or a block of uranium. Oh, look at that. You can make steel stuff. 6.6 damage. Huh. Slightly less than diamond. But I can make a shovel and an axe, which Alright, so I may make a bunch of steel. So you have your own version of oxygen. How do work? Okay, so you need a water separator. Oh, you want to just make some oxygen tanks. Maybe I can fill the oxygen tank from the oxygen and then have it there. That might work. We'll see. Also, I feel like I have some uranium. Why don't we make a trip over that way to the coal? See if I left any coal over there. Ah, yes. 8 seconds of flying. It's not much, but it's 8 seconds. I hoovered everything out of here. Looks like it. I think I made a pretty clean sweep over here. Bummer. Yep, well, there's some coal, so let's get that. Because we're going to need it. Now we're very low on coal. We haven't gotten a good tree farm going, and there's not a particularly good way to do it right now in this mod pack. We need some more methods, more machines. Where the create hasn't been added yet. Go. There we go. Oh. Or like a hopping botany mod would be real nice. Having a hopping botany pot going, just generating wood is extremely nice. Ow, ow, ow. Why am I on fire? Weird. How dare. Plus ow. Okay, well, that's mildly annoying. Anyways, we got a little coal, so that's fine. Alright, we'll take it. We got enough to do a stack of iron into steel, so that should be fine. I do wonder how well that that nuclear reactor works. Guess we're gonna find out. Hopefully, it's not radioactive. Okay, so, stack of iron. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Enrich. Go, he's cooking along. Infused. Full stack. Off you go. Alright. That'll be for cooking the rest of the steel. Whoosh. 8 seconds of pretend. Nice to be able to fly, only for a little bit. Okay. How are we doing? Not bad. I don't really want to do a factory for that yet. Really? Okay. Come on. Out of the crops. Come on. I'm gonna put your blood in my broom. Come on. Really? Really? It's like that today? Come on, you jerkwads. Get out of my freaking corn. Shoot your bow. I want you to damage my crops. You die. There we go. Anywho. Whee. Problem dealt with. There we go. Oh, okay. I need 8 more. I messed that poorly. We're gonna put this banner right here because I'm tired of these idiots showing up. Every time they show up, I'm going to kill them and put a banner in front of my door that just says, "Hey, I hate you." I think that's pretty straightforward. You should be fueling up. You're not. I feel like that's a bug. Probably just a visual. He's only using 2. He's not using anything. What are you using? A lot. There we go. Because we're backstuffed at this point. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're completely backstuffed at this point, so we'll let this backstuff is well, actually really backstuffed. It's always going to be working. Trespassers will be shot. Your face will be used as a warning sign for others. Look, I have a very simple house, made very poorly, and I want everyone to leave it alone. Right, uranium. Fairly certain I'll come across with that. Yeah, there we go. It's 3 to 4, so let's go with that. And we are going to enrich it. Alright, enriching uranium live on stream. I guess I'll cook it. The furnace. Get a bunch of steel going because we need blocks of it. That's not ideal. Alright, we're just sitting here waiting for this furnace. Because an emerald furnace is in fact very fast. Let's see. Emerald to obsidian needs blaze rods, which we only got 1 of. So can't upgrade that yet. Although, what I can do this I use because I don't need it. That's basically was a backup generator. And some sticks in it. How poisonous is this? It's not. Oh, okay. I figured I would just die. For fun, but mostly radiation. There's all the steel. 7. That's it. But we got the uranium really good. There's our block of uranium. We'll put that right there. So we need. Let's do 8. 2 coal. Alright. Cook it into steel. Alright. Working along, working along. One thing with Stellaris is it requires you to make a absolute ludicrous amount of steel, and I'm not sure, like, how does it propose you make all of that? Was it? Makes fancy stuff. Okay. Right. uranium. How exactly does this thing... Huh, neat. Amethyst with blocks of steel. Holy crap. Oh, it thinks you can find steel. Fascinating. Okay. Alright, so it thinks you can find steel. Cool. Well, now we know. That's how it thinks you can get that much steel, is by finding it. Where though? It's deep slate. Deep slate. Interesting. That may not be something that's turned on, but I have never found it. Alright. One radioactive generator. What is it? Who knows? Find out. I presume that I put uranium in. Let's say 500 a tick. That's not terrible. Where's Mr. Where did I just... There it is. I assume I put uranium in there. Right? How do we work? How does this work? Dolores, I would like you to please explain literally anything. Do you have a guide? You do not. Why do you not have a guide? You tell me nothing. Right click on the block to check if there's oil. Well, that's... Cheese! Huh. Moon is made of cheese. Rocket station, engine, launch pad, solar panel. Yeah, we don't seem to have any guide at all. That's not surprising. Well, you sure use a lot of everything. Well, okay. So we have no idea how this works. Maybe I just put raw uranium in it? That's possible. Let's see if that's what it is. Nope. Uranium dust, maybe? I don't know, I'm just throwing stuff at a wall right now, see what sticks. Let's enrich it. Now it's uranium dust. Nope. Yeah, okay. I don't know then. Darn, Unga cannot figure out uranium reactor. Oh well. What is going on here? Why are you hobbling? You get stuck, you little idiot. Ow. Ow. What? Why? Rude. Here, you tried to hurt my Starbuncle. It's my little thing. I don't know what those do, but I found it and I thought it was neat. Well, that was not helpful at all. Well. I don't really have a good way to find the nether fortress. I got a single blaze rod, right? Where did I put it? There's a blaze rod. Which, if I put that in squeezer, it's the best way to get dust. So now I have 5 blaze powder. I can make 5 eyeballs. Obviously, it will not be enough to get us to the nether fortress. What else can I, we'll need those for later, so I'll just work on some other stuff right now. So, there was two things I wanted to work on as far as equipment. So the free runners, that's our first step. Okay. So 2, 4, 6. Alright, 6 copper. As usual, just do that. Okay, we need 6 gold. Free runners. 6 gold. 8 redstone each. Go. Oh, right, and so 4 and 4. Alright, let's make some fancy boots. Richard, why are you getting still? Oh, well, there's a problem. Nobody noticed that. Don't pay no attention to it. Nothing happened. Everything is perfectly fine, and not me needing to go get another cable real quick. Don't. Oops. Oopsies, I forgot something. There we go. Oops. Right, copper infused. Yes. So I have no idea what this guy runs off of. He burns something. What he burns? Who knows? Wouldn't say. A radioactive motor for the thing. Mega radioactive storage. 8. 150. Ah. So that is a radioactive chemical storage cell. I don't know what that's for. Anywho, there we go. There we go. Some control circuits. Nice. Step 1. Free runner. Those free runners. Nice. And then we're going to make them armored. Needs a block of steel, because of course it does. 2 crushed diamonds. 2 down. Right. I'm lacking in coal. Oh wait, now I have coal. Awesome. Being very efficient. Oh. Right. Yeah. Okay. So that will be that.
Gotta make these girls sweaty.
You don't say.
They're literally in a sauna.
It
It'd be weird if they weren't.
It would be weird if they weren't.
Yes, dry ass bitches.
Positively lewd with how dry they are. Nobody knows how dry I am. I saw the con, how dry I am. Actually, that little mall con was surprisingly good, all things considered.
I think it's in a bad place.
It really was.
Yeah, I think they maybe should like moved it to the parking lot under like some awnings or something. I think it would have been better.
I just feel like
maybe if the mall was less alive than it was.
Yeah.
Like at our old mall, that would work great because no one's there.
Yeah.
Like there's no stores or nothing. People aren't walking around, but you're basically at a fairly like alive mall.
It was
most of the places there are full. During a weekend, like people are there to shop. Like it's gonna be hard to get through all that, man.
Yeah, that was
my only complaint. That's not their fault, but I do think it's poor planning on the people's part.
Yeah, it was weird because it really just was that like there's no time where we've ever had the mall that busy at back where we were.
When we were younger, it was.
Yeah.
Because it was actually live then. Like this is, I don't think it's as busy as our mall used to be, but it's definitely busy. I would say like this mall is at least 70% health, and the walkways in it are actually fairly thin. That might be one of the reasons it is.
Maybe. But
that's another reason you probably shouldn't put like a bunch of stalls in the middle of the mall.
Yeah. But it's
I would put Greenbrier on our old place. I would put that like a 50 to 40% alive. It was getting a little bad near the end.
It was
But it was more alive than ours, which I would put as like a 20%.
Definitely. Because like even some of the stuff that was there wasn't really doing anything. It was just like, yeah, technically there's somebody there, I guess. Like, you know, remember that one, the one place right there by the old day job?
Yeah.
Where it was like, that one was there forever, and like, no one ever shopped in there? Like, how was that making money? Who was there? Okay. Juice. Ah, yeah. Look at that fill up with power.
I doubt any mall what I would consider like 100% health. I'm talking about like it's go, but they're probably like malls that have been designed for the change in the shop though. So, but like those old malls that were all built by Simon, for like money. No, I imagine none of those look as alive as no matter how full they. Because they used to be just so busy. You look at like because I watch that Dead Malls channel on YouTube, and one of the things he'll do, especially if he has footage of that mall specifically, is show old footage of the malls in like the 80s. But he'll also show just like footage from movies, footage from like commercials of malls, and they're just like packed to the gills. It looks like a con. It's so packed, and I can't remember seeing malls that busy since I was like a little itty bitty baby, and even then, maybe not that much.
Okay, so I have step assist and no fall damage. Neat. Yeah, I think our mall, or like our old mall, had been kind of in decline for a long time.
Yeah, I was surprised it stayed alive as long as it did. I think it was the Target tentpole for the most part. It also did get Burlington. Burlington shut down.
No, Burlington was still there. But
for some reason, I think it did, but I maybe misremembering.
It may have been.
I remember it came in after some of the big tent poles like Sears and JCPenney left.
Yeah.
It was Macy's first, then Sears, which isn't our mall's fault. That's. And then it was JCPenney, which was like the last one there. Then Burlington moved in between the loss of JCPenney.
Yeah, which was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Like, and even the Greenbrier one, probably
still, like, got a ton of closed things. It even closed that arcade.
Like, it probably would have been okay if it weren't for just sheer bad luck. Because, like, the only reason they got hit so hard was because they took out a loan right before COVID hit.
I mean, you say that, but I don't think any mall, like, I think the concept of malls in general are unfortunate.
Yeah, but they were like, because like the Virginia Beach one, uh, really revitalized itself when they did the remodel. Because they instead of having the two-story food court that it had, they had a single story. They opened it up, they lightened it up, they really modernized it, and it completely like rebuilt that mall. It refilled it. There was tons of people there, and that's what Greenbrier was going to do, but they took out a loan, and then COVID hit. And like they took out a loan assuming their volume, like their normal volume or higher, and then COVID hit and they were at a tenth of their volume, so there was no way they could pay off their loan, and that's what made them go bankrupt.
But you also have to consider that shopping has fundamentally
It has.
just in general with the rise. Like, look at how we have no car now. It would probably be actively cheaper for us to get groceries by ordering them from Costco because delivery thing is free.
Yeah.
Which means we would have no reason to go into store Costco. And if like a lot of people did that, I still like to go because I like to browse the stuff and sometimes there's stuff there. But you know I have like whenever we're there on a weekday or something or a weekend, I get antsy crowded.
Right.
But like it would be actively better for us to just order our stuff to our door. The same like with Amazon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It is less viable to spend the money on gas, getting kids in the car, teenagers who can't drive. Nothing's walkable, so it's not like you're walking toward it.
Yeah.
That's one thing that keeps local businesses like in Japan and stuff and New York alive. It's like, oh, I need groceries. I'll grab them while I walk home and stuff like that. But because they're like usually in the middle of a shopping area anyway, what are you going to buy at the mall that you can't just get off of Amazon delivered directly to your door? And for a while I thought clothes might be the one thing that keep malls and stuff alive, but no, because Amazon has free returns.
Right.
So you can just order a bunch of clothes, try them on, and then send them back, which is actually really bad for the environment.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they just chuck them out.
A lot of times, especially depending on where you're getting it at, it goes right out the door.
Yeet 'em. Adam Conover did a thing about that too.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, he's very good. He's very up on this. I didn't even know about that because I wasn't ordering my clothes online. I'm very if I order my clothes online, I'm usually crazy anal about seeing if they'll fit beforehand. And I still prefer to go in store if I can, because I'm such a a chunky tall girl. I'm gonna need to know if stuff will fit because I'm not only a chunky gal, I'm a tall gal, and things that fit chunky gals don't always fit tall gals, and vice versa. Hell, nothing fits a tall girl, but
it's
do what
true.
you can.
It's true.
That is like the one thing that no one fucking plans for when they make women's clothes. Like at all. It's like, will there be tall women? Who cares? Who cares? No, there won't.
Will there be tall women? Well, statistically, yes. No. What do you mean, no? You're in America.
Even for like the plus size stuff, a lot of it's like I was talking to you how like all my pants and stuff on my plus size pants are so wide in the front. They have to like pull them up under my armpits because they're designed for people who are much rounder than I am when I'm more tall.
We've almost got nice stuff set up. We're just letting this fill up the gas. But yeah, like, I mean, I know I have it easy because I don't have, like, guy clothes.
Man.
Guy clothes is usually, like, square.
It's getting less so, though, because men are getting more fitted, and ironically, women are getting less fitted because they're sick of it.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of a crapshoot if you're anything but not even average, especially as a woman, because they don't make the clothes based on the averages. A lot of people don't know this, but when they like set the sizes, the 0 is whatever model they made it on. Not even like a model like hey, this is the basic measurements, and here's a plastic thing you do. No, the model who wears it to show it, like, to take pictures and stuff. And of course, models, for the most part, are way thinner than most people, and even on plus-size stuff, plus-size has such a variation in where your fat sits. Sorry, am I holding up the end of your stream?
No, I just wanted to show you I'm a spaceman now. I got my overalls on the outside, I got my belt, I got a jetpack.
But plus-size, especially on women, because your fat sits in so many different places. You know, there's a bunch of different body types on women. Hair, there's square. I'm really more of a square. But I like to be cinched in the middle. Some people have big tits, some people have small tits, some people have fat thighs, some people have thin thighs, some people got big asses, some people got small asses. You could be a heavy woman and have a tiny ass and tiny tits.
Right.
It all depends on where you like put your weight. Hell, I'll have things that fit perfectly except my arms or my shoulders because I'm so tall and just a huge person. So women shit is kind of a fuck. No matter what you're doing.
It is a good luck, and off you go.
Yeah,
maybe.
And that's why I have to try stuff on so much. And that's why I remember, like, oh, women be shopping. It's like, yeah, because the shit don't fit.
Because they gotta.
And of course, like, when you're thin, everything looks good on you, no matter how loose it is, or how tight it is. When you're fat, like, society, you're gonna look bad in everything, so you gotta kind of find a thing that makes you look decent enough.
But
I do not mean that towards any of our thick viewers. I mean just societal-wise. Yeah. I think you're all very cute, and I would draw you.
Yeah.
I draw my thick characters. I like them thick. Except Nari. Nari gets to be a pathetic little thin boy.
Nari is
He's sad, though. It's thin derogatory. He's a pathetic excuse for a man. I love him.
He's the type of, like... So she has one type of character that she loves to just be, like... pathetic little noodly man.
Oh, I love pathetic men.
And
he's just a washed up naked cat of a man, and I love him. He's like 90 pounds soaking wet when he's like 7 feet tall.
And that's her favorite kind of just pathetic loser.
Oh, I love pathetic losers though.
But now we have flight-ish. Not just broom for running on blood.
Oh.
I have a jetpack that's run on potatoes. My base also run on potatoes and suffering. But the broom is just fueled directly from blood, so, like, I think that's a little worse. Maybe? I don't know, which one do you think is worse, dear?
I did my perspective 100% wrong!
I know! Which do you think is worse? The broom that is actually fueled on blood, or the jetpack that's fueled with potatoes that I fuel through human suffering? I grow the potatoes by people trapping
things. Oh, so you're the American government. Or Hershey's.
Mostly Hershey's.
Hershey's.
Because I'm growing things.
Mostly Hershey's.
Well, I'm growing stuff, and the government doesn't grow things usually.
Yes, thank you, Steam. I did buy mouthwashing. Very much.
But yes, which do you think is objectively worse? The broom?
I guess human suffering is always worse.
Okay.
If I'm gonna be objective about it.
Okay.
I know I'm like human suffering, but yeah.
Yeah, because like the broom is just actually powered with blood, so it's a little more direct. Whereas like the human suffering
I mean, is it blood from people who didn't want their blood taken? Then you could argue it's also fueled by human suffering.
I mean, I do stab people, so...
Yeah, so that's also human suffering. There you go. It's both.
Well, it's not necessarily human suffering.
True.
I can also kill animals. Like, any blood will do.
So PETA hates you.
Good, but irrelevant to the situation. Fuck PETA. I hate him. All my homies hate PETA.
You want animals to suffer as little as possible.
Yeah, but PETA doesn't do that. They demonstratively kill things. They kill lots of animals.
Yeah.
They directly increase animal suffering. So fuck PETA. God, okay, so you know how like businesses will do anything but not make people suffer?
Yeah.
So here recently...
Yes, honey, I know that.
Here...
You know how business will do everything except make people suffer?
So here recently, a bunch of them have started, like, Dove in particular is one of the brands, have started using their bottles and they have like PETA approved on the back of it, which is meaningless for one thing, but also it gives legitimacy to PETA. And fuck them.
They could just do like vegan or not tested on animals or something.
Yeah,
like,
they could.
That is usually what like PETA approved means. This is vegan and not tested on animals.
But instead, it's more like just a circle jerk of companies because PETA is just demonstratively a bunch of monsters. They have been showing that they are monsters time and time again by all of the monstrous things they've done, like murdering tons of animals, stealing animals to murder.
That kind of sucks, because then you get people who are like, I'm not going to use this because PETA approves. I'm going to go find one that doesn't, which is probably an item that, you know, was tested on animals and isn't vegan, which is not always necessary for every item you get, obviously, but like if that's something you care about, even tangentially, you probably would want to, you know, get something that was PETA approved, but PETA has such a bad, you know, fucking word of mouth.
Like,
it's kind of sad when you think about it.
Like, obviously.
What if you did want something that wasn't tested on animals and vegan?
Like, obviously, I would want things that do not increase animal suffering or are tested on animals. Like, that is an obvious thing that I want. But just by their nature, PETA means animals suffered. And I do not want anything that legitimizes them, because that makes it seem like they are not a bunch of money-grubbing monsters.
I'm not hugely an anti-animal testing person. I don't think just cosmetics, things that wouldn't kill people, should be tested on animals, because you can pay people to do that, and like, so you might as well. But ideally, like things that like are medication that could save people's lives, and it's like a rabbit or a test rat or something. Even though rats, there's a great Adam runs everything about that, are not actually very viable for testing on to begin with. If that potentially saves human lives and some animals die in the process, I do think that's a fair trade, because you know, people are going to breed those animals anyway.
Yeah.
It's definitely something I would prefer not to happen, but like, we're talking human lives. Are you really not going to save sentient things as another human? Because like some mice or rabbits or even chimps might die.
Well, right now,
when you're doing things that are like the stupid brain thing that Elon Musk wants to get, I mean, like, you need stuff set so these animals suffer ideally as little as possible. And if it's just something like, I need to figure out if this new shampoo, like, gives you a deadly rash, you can at least pay someone to do that, and they can get medical help, and they're compensated. You can't compensate a rabbit.
Well, what's funny is nowadays there actually isn't a reason for most animal testing.
Yeah, I'm talking about the ones where like it absolutely has to, and ideally to save human lives again.
Yeah, because nowadays, like, you can straight up do like modeling.
Yeah,
like
but
machine modeling.
Some people don't accept that too. You have to consider things like the FDA and stuff that might not let you your product without some set animal testing too.
True.
Like, we are in a very, you know, backwards thing, and like, again, like, you could say, oh, we did this, you know, we tested this on the model, but like, something could come up that humans hadn't planned for and the model hadn't planned for, and something happens. Like, people are going to get sued and people are going to die, so you kind of have to sometimes just, unfortunately, hurt the little bunnies. I do not want that the bunnies get hurt, but I am also, you know, an adult who understands things happen and want humans to live.
Yeah, like, and though, for the most part, most of the modeling is as good, if not better, than using a physical animal. And there has been a lot of advances with that.
And that's great.
So, like, for the most part, a lot of people don't even bother with animal testing. They will start with the model, because that would do 90% of the work for them, and then before they even go anywhere near an animal at all. And there are so much rigorous things that they have to go through to test on an animal to prevent cruelty and suffering. which
is one of the reasons they don't test on rabbits, because there's more protections for rabbits than mice.
Yeah.
That's why lab rats are such a thing.
Yeah, because lab rats are like, I hate to say it this way, lab rats are specially grown equipment.
Yeah. Yeah, they're specifically bred for specific things.
Yeah, like they are some hardcore lab equipment. Like you do not fuck around with your lab rats. The same was like that's what some people were complaining about with Elon Muskrat, and like how many animals they killed.
Yeah.
Because any other lab and many lab people were actually complaining about this. If they had killed as many lab animals as Muskrat had, they would have been shut down. And they were pissed about it because they were like, that's not fair.
It's the same with like SpaceX. The government can't destroy as much money as Elon can and get away with it, but Elon can. That's the only difference. If Elon kills someone up in space, he just gets sued. If the government does, you lose NASA.
Yeah, they were talking about they can't be a rocket explosion enthusiast the way he can.
Which sucks, because I'd rather have them. Honestly, I'd rather it be slower if it's safer for everybody.
I'd rather
and
the
it's
people
like non-essential. Going into space is not essential. Saving the Earth is essential. No, I just want to leave Earth. Fuck Earth, I'm done.
Like, I'd rather the people who spend their entire time doing this kind of stuff and know what the heck they're doing work on this kind of thing. Because, like, I can reasonably assume that they're doing something useful with it.
I also assume they're getting compensated fairly, which Elon does not do to all of his fucking employees.
For sure.
Imagine, like, working so hard to get rich people into space and you can't even survive. To get, like, rich fuckers off the planet that's you're killing, and you're just sitting there like, I did the math for I designed that rocket that's leaving my ass on this planet, and I'm getting no compensation for it whatsoever, and I'm just gonna die here. Can you imagine?
I just want to be able to...
someone should write a fucking sci-fi about that. Now that's peak capitalism right there. You design the thing for the rich people to leave the Earth and leave you behind.
Oh, but it would end with them getting pushed out an airlock.
Oh, no, it would end with all the people who left the Earth fucking dying because they, it's the Andrew Ryan thing. It's the Bioshock thing. It's like, when you have all these rich people, there's no one there who wants to clean the toilets.
Remember the Love, Death, and Robots?
Yeah, where it's like the cat.
No, I'm talking about the one where they found the boat that was out there in the water. It was just like a bunch of robots and skeletons because nobody wanted to cook.
Again, that's fucking Bioshock. That was literally like a line from Atlas. That was like, when you send all the fucking richest, most entitled people. I thought the same thing about that Bitcoin island they were doing.
Yeah.
These people have no idea how to live without being served and without every convenience they can possibly have. And they don't realize that all those conveniences are only there because people do it for them.
Yep.
Those ones who are smart enough realize that they can make robots for that, but they don't realize that, like, you need to have, like, entirely self-sufficient food, self-sufficient water. You're not going to get Wi-Fi on an island. You know, you need to be connected to all that Wi-Fi. Shit. It's like, unless you're completely educated about how to build a society from the ground up, and that includes city planning, agriculture, healthcare. What happens if someone gets sick and they're like an anti-vaxxer because you're all a bunch of nutcases and it's going to kill everybody on your damn boat? Don't
forget your favorite, sewage.
Sewage! Sewage is extremely important. Who's going to clean? They don't want to clean.
They don't. Alright, I am going to end the stream tonight because I'm having fun listening to her and I've hit my time. And I've also hit my time for the night. So, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Mira, for the wonderful raid and everybody for showing up. Oh, thank you. $1. $1.
That's what I always say when I do a not safe for work thing, and like the full things on Patreon for $1. I always see $1, $1, $1, $1.
$1. It's true. Every time she puts.
And then someone's like, "I don't have the money." I'm like, "It's $1. If you don't have $1 to look at porn, like all the porn I've done, you need to question your life choices that you're considering spending that $1 on porn." I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I don't judge people, but your life fucked up.
Like, do you want to live or do you want to spend $1 on porn? If that is the question you need to ask, you have some other issues.
Considering buying porn, like that is a viable thing you are considering spending your money on, and you don't have $1 to do it. Consider your life choices.
All right, folks. So now that I am an idiot with a jetpack, I'm going to explore hell off stream, and next stream, maybe we'll go to the end. Who knows?
Yay!
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And now, wait a second.